When it's showtime, front row to the back, front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the...
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson. Talk about intimidation, Eddie the Beast Hall.
This bout is...
The fans are ready. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Both men step back for just a moment. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. He just misses with that jab. Good counter right hand again. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull and a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You'd like to see more jabs.
I think they both think they're playing tiddlywinks. This is the fight game. When you get in there, you get in to fight. The fans have paid their money to watch you fight. We're sat here to talk about you fight. The cornermen are there because they want to see you fight. We need a fight.
There's a scoring blow. Perfect punch. That counter shot lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but there's the bell to start round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Lands with the right counter. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Good right hand. He misses with that jab. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Punch, counter punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchange here from both men. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. There's a counter shot. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that? And there's the bell for round three. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because someone's going to get hurt and someone's going to react.
Good left hand. Good counter punch. And he misses with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He threw the hook, didn't land.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The perfect counter lands. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. On to the fourth we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Nice counter. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like this. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Left punch. Oh, that punch. Nice counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That left counter was perfectly timed. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Beautiful counter shot. Perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. Nice counter shot. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
defending themselves. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. Good counter punching from both these fighters. He fails to score with that left hook. No power in those punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent.
On to the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. That left shot lands. These two are the perfect dance partners. How did he absorb that hook?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punching. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to...
Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Offensive display landing. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. Here we go, it's round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? Good punch. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Ooh, a big shot, and down goes Ali. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. And this with that jab.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Counter left hand there. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Both men step back for just a moment. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
And we... Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's here away from getting stopped.
Got out of the way of that right hook. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Neither man really defending themselves. What this fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominant.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Still swinging with nothing left. Great counter right hand there. Beautiful counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Counter right. Nice exchange here from both men. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot with the left. Is the greatest? Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the... It's round 10. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice job landing that left counter punch. Left counter scores. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
That left counter punch will score. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. How are they still standing?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Good left counter that lands. Both men step back for just a moment. Catch and shoot. Neither man really defending themselves. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Body work is paying dividends. You can see the stress on this fighter's face. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. They're off their stools, and what a fight this has been. Will it continue?
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And a counter left. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
This is all about ego. Safety is out of the window. Tactics are out of the window. They don't need gloves. They need beer glasses. The way they're fighting, this is ridiculous.
throwing it back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Nice exchange here from both men. Perfect counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That counter shot lands. She's sitting in the corner right now, and you've got to believe she's thinking, how on earth can I avoid taking any more damage to my body in this next round? On to the 12th. It's one of the best fights I've seen this year. Let's see if this round continues that incredible action.
This is part of the game plan. You knew this was going to happen. Now you've got to stay still in your mind. You've got to think, right, don't get rattled. Don't get swayed by the crowd cheering or booing.
Look at the big fella get rocked. He needs to just land one big shot, but can he do it? And right back into the fray. Punch, counter punch. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Nice counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts.
This is all about ego. Safety is out of the window. Tactics are out of the window. They don't need gloves. They need beer glasses. The way they're fighting, this is ridiculous.
Left punch. Beast Eddie Hall is down.
One, two, three, four.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.